Let's talk water. You need it to live. Let me tell you why I never carry a platypus. Sit tight. Water. You need it to survive. How you carry it in the backcountry is completely and totally up to you. There are numerous ways to do that. There are the Nalgenes, there's the plastic, and there's the stainless steel, which I'll show you. There are platypuses. You can use old water bottles. There's a lot of ways, is my point. I want to talk to you real briefly on why I don't use platypuses or bags like that to carry water. It's a short story. 3 years ago, I was slot canyoneering in the Utah desert on public land in an area known as Robber's Roost. I was with a really good old high school buddy. We were miles and miles away from civilization. Because I flew there from Northern California, I wanted to save weight on my bag. And so I had a bunch of platypuses. I took two 2 liters, so 4 liters total, emptied, threw them in my backpack. And when I got out to the desert, we filled them up at the car where the car was stationed. We were doing a couple overnights there. So the first day that we're out, we decide to go really deep into Robber's Roost. We're rappelling down these steep cliff faces and everything. And part of the way that we needed to get out, we needed grappling hooks. And I was in charge of carrying the grappling hooks. And the grappling hooks were on the outside in a mesh part of an old EMS backpack that I had. And inside the pack were my 4 liters of water and a couple of other things just to kind of, snacks and stuff like that. The plan was to literally go in about 8 miles. That includes going down and going over. So not going down 8 miles or going over 8 miles, kind of a combination of both. And then doing the other 8 back. We made it down fine. We're walking this huge, glorious canyon. And we said, you know what? We need some water. Water! I reach into my bag and it's gone. Essentially what ended up happening was the grappling hook from the outside of a heavy nylon bag went through and punctured both of them. Literally having to climb up straight rock faces to get home and to get back to safety, which was just a car. And I had no water. Water! I turned to my buddy. All he has are these little soda bottles that are empty, filled with water. It was a real eye-opening experience for me. Water! That's all I kept thinking, water! So when I got back to California, I swore that I would never carry one of those ever again if I was going on an adventurous kind of expedition, so to speak. So I already had a couple of Nalgenes at home, the plastic ones, the 32-ounce ones. And I started carrying them, and I do to this day. I have a lot of them, but I really want to talk about why some people are against them. I do believe the biggest reason why people are against them is because of the weight. To me, that's just really silly because this is life. It doesn't matter if it's 0 degrees outside. It doesn't matter if it's 90 degrees outside. You need this to walk around. So let's put this into my thought process of what's going to happen at the end of this month. So snowshoeing trip, said it 100 times. So how am I going to carry water? Well, I'm going into snow. Enter the stainless steel Nalgene. This is a stainless steel Nalgene bottle. It is brand spanking new. I have other ones. I got this because you can boil water in this. And since I'm really going to be in an area where there's 118 fresh inches of fresh powder, I'm sure snow will be plenty around. And as long as I can get a fire started, I'll have water. And I'll have clean water. So why would I bring this? Well, this is going to be my initial water. What I'm going to do is when I leave the car on the 30th and put my snowshoes on, this is going to have water in it. I'll drink it. I'll drink it fast probably too because of the altitude. I'm not in the best shape. I'm going to have snowshoes on, which is even more weight. I'm just going to need water. When I run out of water in this, I will probably stop. I will probably start a little fire with an Esbit stove, and I will boil or burn down some snow and put it in here and then transfer it because this can take boiling liquids. In my opinion, this is a necessity, specifically the stainless steel. Forget about the weight. This Nalgene one is great. That's it. I'm pumping out videos. I'm not outside. I haven't been outside in a long time. I live in Northern California. The rain's been absolutely insane. It's literally one of the worst storms we've had since I've lived here the last 3 years. The wind is blowing like crazy, so I'm inside. So a lot of gear reviews. I appreciate your patience during this, but I do stuff outside. I want to go outside! Like, subscribe. If you don't, doesn't matter. I'm still going to keep pumping out videos. I'm actually enjoying this. So have a great night, and I'll see you soon.